All right, so I am back on my thrift store grind, I guess. Not really. Like, being off for this month really just conditioned me and taught me that I don't really need half the stuff that I even bring in. So, with a more selective eye, I will stroll into the Goodwill this afternoon and see what there is to see. It's February 1st, so I literally went through the entire month. But I didn't feel tempted. I lie. Like, so I went out of town, and whenever I go out of town, I'm always like, ooh, I wonder what their thrift store is like. So I did feel, but I was working, so it didn't really feel like I was missing anything because I really didn't have that much time to do anything anyway. And there was a ice storm, so it just all the perfect conditions for like going out of town. I didn't have a rental car. The weather wasn't really good, so everything just kind of worked out so that I didn't feel like a really, really big tug. There wasn't like a Goodwill next door to our hotel or anything like that. So that made it even easier. But yeah, I'm excited to see what I'm gonna find today. If anything, I'll just look around. So I'm just going to give you a quick little up close and personal to show you what I actually did come home with. I know there were things that I said I was going to come home with, and I may or may not have come home with them, but just stay tuned. So this first pair, J brand jeans, I found these for $7.99. They were actually half off because the color of the week was orange. So they ended up being $4. And I really do like this brand. I found several jeans by this brand over the years. Next, this yummy, yummy authentic leather skirt. And I liked the cut on this one. I do own a lot of leather, a lot of black leather. And they're more vintage cuts, so more straight skirts, pencil skirts, if you will. And I wanted to get something that has a little bit more modern cut, and I thought that it's a nice little A-line cut, and it should work, pretty well against the other pieces that I already have. So the next is this beautiful 100% wool mock turtleneck. And it's by the brand Pendleton, so it's a vintage brand, but it's in really good shape. I mean, like hardly any, like no damage really, like no holes or anything like that. So it was well taken care of, which is one thing that I really appreciate. And I try to take care of my things too, so that when I pass them along, they're not, going to the reject pile or not even making it to the sales floor. I try to take care of my things so that I can pass them on and someone can actually appreciate and wear them. So please do that. Like, don't just send like the roughest of the rough stuff to those places. All right. Next up, we have this menswear jacket that you saw in the video. And it's like a raincoat. It does have a hood. I just fell in love with the shoulders and all of the drama, like how it sits on your shoulders. It almost has like this like pilgrim kind of vibe, cut, apron-ish kind of thing happening around the collar, at the top of the jacket through the shoulder. And so I just think that would be just kind of, just something different. Like that was probably the most spectacular or the most different piece that I found yesterday. And then finally, this was my other half off item. Found this cute little mini skirt in this bright bold color. I sometimes, you know, tend to stick with what you just saw, the navies, the khaki, the denim, and the black, which is absolutely fine, obviously. But I wanted to pop in a little bit of color, and this skirt gave me just that. And so it will be great in the spring and the summertime. Show off a little leg, be bold in the color. You can even wear it, you know, in the fall or winter with tights, if that's your, you know, if that's your pleasure. For a grand total, I only spent $27.51. So that's 5 items. I mean, that's the beauty of thrift. Again, I definitely see myself wearing these. Now, in terms of when I'll go back, I did tell myself that one day this month, or one Tuesday this month, I was going to go to the other Last Chance for their 99-cent sale. So I'll be getting some things for that particular set. So if this is your kind of thing, you love thrifting and just saving a buck here or there, love style, check out my channel. Also visit me on Instagram at Sustainable Hanger. Go back, take a look at some of my previous videos. I would love your comments and see, you know, just kind of where I'm landing in this space of thrift with you guys. If these things are resonating, put on that notification bell so you'll see when the next time I drop a video. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.